First on the agenda tonight is the President's Report, and I have the distinct honor of introducing State Representative Elizabeth Hernandez, the Deputy Majority Leader in Springfield, one of the most powerful women in Springfield, and we appreciate you coming and taking the time to visit us tonight.
Well, I want to thank you very, very much for the invitation. I've been in office, I'm in my 9th term, and been through 2 redistricting efforts, and I have to say the first, when I went into office, the district was only Cicero and Berwyn. And so in the next round, when they did the redistricting, I went into the city and far west as Brookfield, which included Riverside. This last redistricting has even included further of Riverside, and I'm out of the city, so I'm strictly now suburban again. So a lot of changes. Actually, this is my first time here, so I really thank you for the invitation, and I'm just simply going to give you a bit of an update of what we accomplished this past spring in Springfield. And so I think it's some good news. So I want to start by saying good evening, and thank you for allowing me to be here to share some of the great work we've been doing in Springfield to make sure Riverside is heard, invested in, and thrive. In Springfield, we do a lot in the day-to-day operations of our state government to make sure we keep our promise to advocates, to be advocates and fighters for everyone. On 3 main efforts, we have made great progress for our state and its diverse communities: balanced budgets that invest in people, comprehensive health care services that meet the needs of every Illinoisan, education that prepares our children for the next generation, and effective public safety policy that creates stronger communities. On the budgetary front, our hard work has paid off. We've gone above and beyond our required pension payments to reduce liabilities, paid down all short and medium-term debt, and given ourselves the latitude to reinvest in programs that work directly to improve people's lives. Our budget makes critical investments in the local government distributive fund, also known as the LGDF, and in classroom education to give local governments the tools to control property taxes. This is one area I think is important to municipalities, that this last session we were able to increase that percentage again based from last year. So we did it last year and we did it again this year. Our budget makes critical investments in the local government fund. Oh, I said that already. As the national assault on people's health care rights continues virtually unabated, it was important that we took a stand in Illinois. We helped pass a number of bills, such as an expansion of the community care program to keep seniors in their homes and work within communities to support their senior population. Thousands of Illinoisans face outrageous prices for life-saving prescriptions, meaning they have to choose between their mortgage, electricity, or even their heart medication. It is fundamentally cruel, and so we reined in that kind of price gouging. In a similar way, we capped the price of the insulin, making sure those with diabetes can truly afford something that allows them to continue their daily lives. Many young families have fortunately found themselves facing exorbitant prices for childcare, shelling out thousands of dollars because they can't afford for one parent to stay home. As any parent would tell you, early childhood development is critical to long-term development. So we invested nearly $300 million into the early childhood initiatives. $45 million is going to fill teacher vacancies, and we made sure parents had the option of full-day kindergarten. Many of our children have grand dreams for their future. To keep Illinois a state that sparks and promotes these big dreams, we passed the I Grow initiative, which will help countless students in computer science, engineering, math, and science programs, and afford college tuition and make Illinois the tech capital of the country. With rising crime across the state, we had to take a long, hard look at how we went about protecting our diverse communities. No longer could we try the same tired tactics and expect new results. We had to work smarter, not harder. We passed reforms to keep our communities safer by keeping dangerous criminals in jail based on a public safety assessment. Part of fighting crime is creating trust between law enforcement and the communities they protect and serve. We invested $30 million to equip every officer with body and car cameras to build that trust, and supported tens of millions in new funding to hire more qualified state police officers. On domestic violence, we knew we needed to do more to protect survivors from their abusers, and I am working to enhance protection orders that make sure abusers turn in their guns. As we saw in Highland Park, every community faces the threat of gun violence and mass shooting events. I worked with Representative Morgan, countless advocates, and many of the grieving families of victims of mass shooting to pass an assault weapons ban. That's pretty much it. So I want to thank you for allowing me to highlight some of the accomplishments in our spring session in Springfield, and I look forward to continue working with you to make our communities thrive and better. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Hernandez. We appreciate you taking the time tonight. Anyone have any questions for Representative Hernandez? Okay, hearing none. Thank you very much. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you for the invitation.
Yes.
See you all.
Yep.